Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
We all love seeing the weird, the wonderful, and the out of the ordinary. So in this edition, we bring you two schools that are breaking with the traditional brick and mortar and offering learning without walls. Imagine if your education was specifically designed to deal with life's daily problems. In a unique school in India, students are building walls, preparing syrup, and farming land. We discover hands-on education at the University of Life.
Out of a population of 1.2 billion, a staggering 400 million Indians are migrants who have moved from one part of the country to another to find work. That has major implications for local economies and society at large.
Just for the sake of bread and butter, nobody should migrate from their roots. And when will the child stay in the villages? When the child has got that wisdom, that knowledge of creating self-employment.
That conviction led Sachin Desai to set up the Siamantak School in 2007 in his ancestral village in Maharashtra on the west coast of India.
We thought of starting a community of students where children will stay together, work on different problems, on different aspects, whether it is an engineering aspect or agriculture or social aspect. And this will bring education to the real life context.
Not bound by a fixed curriculum, students here work on a wide variety of projects. Some learn about marketing local food products. Others work on the farm, eco-construction and engineering. There's a practical approach to all subjects.
This is a great school and we get to work on a wide range of subjects, unlike other schools.
Sometimes I go in engineering, or sometimes I help in farming also.
Here I feel such a connection with the way we learn. I actually began to like studying. Before, studying felt boring.
In our 8-year journey, we have seen that having this approach of problem solving, they have created n number of innovations here. And all these innovations are then transferred to the villages. So there is a development through education and education through developmental work.
Everyday problems are seen as an opportunity for innovative solutions. For example, these students have developed low-cost but highly potent biomass briquettes to replace factory-made fertilizers and compost. Their work is supervised by a botanist.
This type of process should be done by the universities or should be done by the research institutes which are funded heavily by the government and other institutes.
Tomorrow we don't know what we are going to learn. So there are no walls. And so this concept came, this is a school without walls.
If a school with no walls is still too traditional for you, what about a classroom that can move between continents? One where you can watch dolphins as you study. Sounds impossible? I hope you brought your sea legs. Let's go find out.
The Dominican Republic peninsula of Samana is a popular tourist destination, but these young visitors aren't in holiday mode. They've just finished a 5-day program of social projects in impoverished communities, painting houses and even helping to set up an organic farm. Now it's back to school, a floating school.
Welcome to our school!
Johanna, Mario, Emily, Drew and Uma are spending a year studying on the high seas with the Class Afloat Foundation. They're among 60 students from around the world taking part in this amazing voyage of discovery, taking in 4 continents and 20 ports of call.
The combination with living with your friends, seeing the world and sailing, that wanted me to come on Class. That's why I wanted to come on Class Afloat.
I think that if you're already coming, you have to stay the full year to experience all the things and to see different people, to see more places.
The whole community of sailing and ships and being at sea, I learned all about what that's like, and so many things that when I go home, I'm not the same person I was when I came.
The Class Afloat experience is open to high school and university students already enrolled on academic courses. For others on board, it's a once-in-a-lifetime gap year opportunity.
We as GAP students take normal classes, but we have more freedom in terms of classes. We can take whatever we need because we've already graduated from high school. We can take whatever satisfies our interests.
A really neat part about just going to high school is that they get to see the world, but these students also get to learn sailing skills, they get to learn teamwork and how to work together and live together in a tight community. So not only are they doing the programs that they do in grade 11, 12, and gap year, but they're also learning life skills that are going to transfer into the work world, into university, and just make them better people.
Life at sea leaves little time to relax. The students are also crew members and have vital roles to play when not studying. The tasks include daily and nightly watches, sail rigging, and general ship maintenance.
I'd buy a big boat and sail the rain. Sip my donut, worked real hard. Found her in an old boaty yard. And we danced.
The day starts at 8 a.m. with a 15-minute assembly. Announcements are made, position and weather reports are discussed. Then everybody heads to their cleaning stations. In 45 minutes, the vessel has to be made shipshape for the day.
There is responsibility if it is about maintenance, it's about sailing, it's about rigging, going aloft, safety. A lot of things are passing all day. And we try to teach them more about sailing the ship. So the crew, the nautical crew, we are working them on the ship, and the teachers, they are teaching them.
The students learn all aspects of sailing a tall ship, including traditional navigation by the stars and contemporary navigation skills. They also have to help out on the galley. After lunch, studies continue in the afternoon. The young sailors take exams while on board, just as they would at home. But at sea, they have no internet access, and their research and problem-solving abilities are pushed to the limit.
For both us and the teachers, we have to do our research in port and then save information to our computers to use in class.
2626.
This program is definitely for motivated students. Students that come from a background that typically they are doing well in school, they are socially stable.
They have to be interested in the concept of coming and working as a team member within a community member within a very tightly knit group.
Some students even come back as teachers.
And I remembered the connections I made with my teachers when I was on Class Afloat as a student, and I thought, I think I'm really ready for that. So I applied, and they had the position open for me, so I was able to come work here, which I'm very happy about.
This incredible experience does, however, come at a hefty price, equivalent to almost €42,000. A foundation's been set up by ex-students, which will help some applicants meet the costs.
We had, I think, four scholarships last year. We had 5 or 6 scholarships available for students to help them gain access to Class Afloat.
At a stop in the Caribbean port of Antigua, parents can, if they choose, join the students for a few days of family time. It's a well-earned break, but soon the voyage and all its rigours begin again, crossing the Atlantic on the final leg to Amsterdam, where graduation will take place.
Now, how about you? Have you ever learned in a classroom without walls? What was it like? Let us know on our social media pages. Goodbye for now.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.